Yeah, we have one son who has a significant other, but he doesn't stay in the I don't want to see.
We're on YouTube!
So here we are at the Columbia restaurant in, I forget where we are. Oh, Sarasota.
But you always have that
Okay, so here I am.
Is that a movie?
That's a movie. With the history teachers, yep.
Star pupil. How was it around the table?
Yes.
There's a lot of stars.
Daddy should not show favoritism.
But a good year.
Don't make me laugh, it makes the camera shake.
I'll just reach over and shut it off.
That intrigued me, the greatly forward and the cultural
Well, the dinner is winding down. And a good time was had by all. There's Rick Warren right here. Here's Greg over here. Is he in focus?
Reality is pretty awesome.
It's the New England tourist. Well, it's been a very interesting night last night. I got so wound up from talking to all those people I could hardly sleep. That was the downside of it all. But I feel better now that I've had breakfast. Let me back up so you don't have to look at the sky. This would be the ocean over here. Those are surfers. Thank you.
We're eating at, oh God, Mr. Bones. Do you like barbecue?
Yeah.
Mr. Bones?
Down the circle?
No, that's further. It's in
you made this some sound
Anna
so
Maria.
I can never tell if it's taking a picture anymore.
That's deliberate,
where,
probably.
Where Publix is, there's that strip mall on the
So
other side.
Steve and I are thinking of going swimming, and it's going to happen.
Anna Maria.
On Anna Maria.
I dragged all my gear down here,
Mr. Bones.
but I'm not even going to bother bringing my
Really,
gear.
really
I don't think.
You don't need to. The only thing is
I want to
there's
go ride a few waves.
there's a fairly strong current. Yeah, they aren't waves.
That's no big deal.
Maybe they're waves to people on the East Coast.
East Coast, those are waves, and I can deal with them.
And the surfers aren't really surfers.
What are
Steve
they?
was laughing at the surfing. He goes,
Oh.
you guys are out there. My real name's Sharon Colorsman Crystal?
Absolutely.
Okay. Glad to be here. That's it. I don't want it to be a long, involved thing. You can pass it off.
How's life been, Sharon?
Interesting and challenging. But I'm still here.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I thought you,
So,
you know better
interesting,
than to
right?
use the word interesting. Surely I taught you better than that. Nancy Grissom Anderson. And I realized about 1 o'clock this morning that I wish that I had known then, when I knew you people, what I know now about teaching. It has taken me a whole career to realize what I should have done.
Oh
But-
my God! What
Yes.
should you have done?
Oh, yeah, here comes the big revelation.
No, it was just,
Philosophical Nancy.
yes, I would have done so many things so differently, except that I also know how much I learned from you has informed what I teach now.
Wow. I can't top it.
Eleanor Fields Soloway. Ich freue mich sehr, dass alle hier in Sarasota sind. Tut mir leid, dass ihr nicht dabei wart. Ihr habt vieles verpasst.
I'm going to have to do subtitles,
Yeah.
but I can do that.
No, why?
How's life, Ellie?
Life is great. We're here in Sarasota. It is mid-November. We're sitting out in the sun. People are laughing about us. But that's okay. We're used to it.
I'm Rich Miner, and when I first heard about this reunion back many months ago, I thought this has got to go tops on the priority list, because I got to thinking that 40 years or 40 some odd years, and the changes that have come to all of you people, it's incredible. but that my experiences over there were enlightening. I wish I'd known more about you as kids then, but you transformed my life in a lot of different ways, and I appreciate you people.
I'm Steve McChrystal, and if it weren't for my dear wife Sharon, I would probably be unemployed and on the street, homeless. But I've had a good life, and I think everyone should cherish every day and live it like it's their last day on earth.
Wait a minute. Oh my God, we're on. Okay, I'm Christopher Calvert Bruner, class of '68.
Calvert? Ooh.
Calvert.
Oh, Cal.
I use that name as a disc jockey name because Bruner was like too much of a Nazi name. I didn't want to go with that, so it's like Chris Calvert. So anyway, class of '68 at FIS, and when this whole thing got cooked up, I was like, I don't travel well, but by God, I'm going to cram myself into an airplane and get here come hell or high water. And it's been such an over-the-top experience that probably like everybody else, I could hardly sleep last night because it was all going through my head, It was just spinning the whole thing. But I think the most rewarding part about this is meeting you guys after you've had 45 years of life's experiences, and you come to realize that everybody has some really rough times and some good times, but by God, we're still here and we're still chugging along, and that's the good part. More adventures.
More to come.